All right, what's the consensus on the hat? On me, maybe it looks stupid, but I think they look cool. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments if you like the design of the old trucker hat with the logo embroidered in here. Boom.
I can't find my way back to you till you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Find your way back home.
It is time to begin. It's time to start. It's time to start the overseeing process. Well, that's not true. It was time to start like a month ago with the overseeding process. So if you want to talk about like what is step one to actually starting to overseed, start to bring that height of cut down. So I've been doing that on my Project Spoon Juice section back here, which I'm going to overseed with GCI Turf Type Tall Fescue in about a week or so. I've been working my height of cut down. My like normal maintenance height of cut was like, I was cutting as tall as I can because I was trying to get that area to thicken up. I was cutting it like every other day, 4 inches. Top setting, if it was cooler and I felt like going, maybe I'd go a notch down, but in general, I was cutting it long, okay? So when you get down to the time, which is right about now, where we need to start prepping for overseeding, though, you got to bring that height of cut down so that you can get your seed down and it'll get great seed to soil contact, because that is what is king when it comes to overseeding, is seed to soil contact. So that being said, oh, hello. This random person just pulling in my driveway. This happens all the time. I don't understand. It's like people know I do YouTube or something. Get out of here. Get out of here. You want to get your height of cut down. I was at about 4 inches and I've been working mine down to, I think right now I'm at like 2 1/4, setting C on the super recycler. So I think that's 2 1/4. I want to be sub 2 inches, I think. We've already started doing that, but now we're at a point where we could dethatch. So I'm going to do that on this section of my lawn because it's never been done before, to my knowledge, on this section. And so I am going to dethatch this section of the lawn today, and I'm going to show you the cheapest way that I have found to get that done. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Or you just pull it. You just go like this through your whole yard and you look like an idiot in front of your neighbors.
Okay, this is it. This is it. So this right here is a Brindley tow behind dethatcher. You hook this to the hitch spot on the back of your tractor, and it has these spring-loaded tines that you drag through whatever you're trying to dethatch, and this will actually pull up a bunch of lawn debris. If you go ahead and look one of these up online, you'll probably be like, this ain't the cheapest way to do this. This is like $120. I find these on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and stuff like that all the time for like $20, $30, $40. And this thing works really well. This thing pulls up a lot, and it's not difficult because you're riding a stinking tractor or a quad or whatever the whole time you're pulling them. Find one of these, I would say, if you're looking for an easy way to do this. If you have like an ATV or a lawn tractor and you want to find an easy way to do this, pretty cheap. You can find them online. You don't even really need a cinder block or explicit weight, to hold these down. So this is what I'm going to use to dethatch Project Spoon Juice section. So let's go ahead and get this brought out to the front. Let's bring the tractor around, hook it up, drag it around, see how much crap we can get up. Let's see how much comes out.
Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
So already just coming through the yard here, you can see it's picking up like sticks, debris. You know, you don't have to get this thing down into the soil to like dig up the soil. That's not what this is necessarily for.
Until you find your way back home.
That's a lot of thatch and dead material. Look at that. Look at all that dead material coming out of there. This also, you know, to rough up your soil, it'll kick up some of these pieces of bark if you got them laying around or whatever, and it's easy to do. So you can see too, I mean, once you kind of spread this apart, you've got easier access to the soil down here. You've got easier access to your soil, and you've got a lot of that dead material out of the way that would inhibit any water, nutrients, and your seed from getting down to your soil. So let's blow this all into a little pile and see how much we got. Holy crap!
Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
A lot of thatch. This is 500 square feet right here. That's all that came out of here. 500 square feet. All this stuff. 500 square feet. Can you imagine doing this on your whole entire yard, couple thousand square feet? It's a lot. You got to be ready. It pulls up a lot of stuff. You get a lot of debris. You get a lot of junk that needs to get picked up. Be prepared. Be prepared for a messy day. This is not, if you were doing this at several thousand square feet, you know, you want to be prepared. You're going to need a lot of bags, a lot of landscape bags or whatever to get all this crap out of here, because you surely do not just want to mulch this back into your lawn. So make sure you're ready for this. But you know what? Let's use the Time Master. Let's take the Time Master over this. It's got a bigger bag. That's always satisfying to see it cleaned off after, right? So let's do that. Come on, Bessie. Don't do me wrong. That's it. All this crap gone. Full bag. Filled half of this thing. How big is this? Half this trash can filled it. Whatever size this is. Packed full bagger on the Time Master. Look at that. Inaugural sweat on the hat. Oh man. Part 1.5, I guess you could call it. Part 1 being bringing that Heidi cut down, which I'm still going to continue to do to get it down to that sub 2-inch mark. But we got our dethatch now, so we got all that crap out of there. Probably a good idea to bag up until you're overseeding. Make sure you're not putting additional debris down against your soil by mulching. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys will stay tuned. If you have not subscribed already, I hope you'll consider it. This is just part 1 of my overseeding series that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys how to overseed with that section of my lawn. Like I said, we got some Yard Mastery starter fert gonna go on there. We got some peat moss. We've got some Pete's seed, Pete from GCI Turf. We got his turf type tall fescue gonna go there. Gonna make it look real nice. It's gonna be fun. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video and other videos I'm putting out, hit that like button. It's free to do that. Appreciate it. With that, Thanks for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Who said you can't stripe with a dethatcher? Dark, light.